guys, it's Mark, and today is September 22nd, 2017, and we are here at California's Great America for Halloween Haunt opening day. And we are currently about 2.5 hours before the event actually opens to the public, so we are at the media event. And let's see, Halloween Haunt, you got Demon Reignited, they're bringing back all the old effects to Demon. All these new mazes, let's see, all the new scare zones, and just a really great atmosphere. They got new songs for Nightwalkers, I heard, and we're just gonna go to security right now, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, we're inside the park, and it's empty, but there's one person over there. Hey. Alright, so we are going to queue up for the Backwoods behind the scenes tour. There is the all new sign. This is where Dia de los Muertos was last year in the Victorian Theater, but it is gone this year for an all new maze. So we're gonna get a tour of that. Then I think we go eat dinner in the pavilion. Oh, there's a fire going on. And then after dinner, I think we just enjoy our night or we do something. I'll check later. But anyway, that's it for now, and see you guys later.
For this year is Chaos House, which is down in the Orleans section of the park. We have Clayton Lawrence, who used to be the director of entertainment at the park. He's standing back there. He now works for corporate entertainment, so he's on to bigger and better things. He's done such a great job here that corporate grabbed him. He's going to talk to you guys a little bit about what makes the maze new and special this year. He's one of the geniuses behind all of the haunts, and he has a lot to say. So let's get you guys back there and on to your media event.
I don't think it actually is, but whatever will do. So that's kind of what you get into.
Unlike anything else. But
I've got it down there.
it's awesome. And then their maze is open. And usually they keep some of the lights off on the right.
Hello, welcome. My name is Clayton Lawrence. I was the former entertainment manager here at California's Great America, but recently I've moved to Cedar Fair Corporate, the parent company that owns all of our parks across the country. Welcome. This is the Backwoods Maze. This is our new Halloween Haunts attraction this year for our 10th anniversary. This maze is unlike any we've done before. How many of you guys have been to haunt before here at the park? You guys are familiar with our mazes. We build 4x8 walls and we paint them or stick things to them. Well, this is a whole new concept. It's kind of an open maze plan, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. We started this process back in June, where we designed the maze, and then we started building in July. This used to be our Dia de los Muertos maze. It's in our old IMAX Pictorium. It's only open for 18 nights a year for Haunt. And we removed, back in 2008, we removed 6 rows of seats. So that way we could cement over that, and then the maze sits on top of that. Before, when we built Club Blood in 2008, and then Dia later on, we had it half outside and half inside. And when you build things outside against that parking garage, it's really hard to control the environment. Plus you have the planes flying over, and we felt like it was time to switch things up a bit. And so we have a really awesome scenic design team, and builders and carpenters, lighting designers, and everything, all the different moving pieces. We've built a really strong team here at the park, and so you'll see the new product here. Oh, there's one of our werewolves who can you head back that way around? Sweet, awesome. We're launching into the next frontier of maze build here, and details and quality and stuff. So you'll see that in a second. What's cool about this building was that because it is so tall, way up there, and so wide, we're able to really simulate the outdoors. And so the trees disappear off into the night, and you don't see what is beyond, so you don't see walls. So it really feels like you're outside. The maze is built on the cement deck, and then we built a big like a pool, and then we dropped the maze inside the pool. So we built the floors, and then we built the walls, and then we paint the walls, and then we stick the props and stuff in there. And we started this process in July. That was when the build started. The story of Backwoods, one is the name Backwoods. You passed our wooden coaster, and we're in the Backwoods. So that's just a fun joke for you guys. So we're at the Backwoods Resort. It's a summer camp, and we're gonna check in this first room, and then we're gonna get the keys to our cabin. So we'll walk on the lake to our cabin, and we'll discover that things aren't going so right. There's chaos from the cabin, the camp crew, and you'll start to learn that they're paranoid and they're freaking out because there's something lurking out in the woods. And you guys got to meet one 2 seconds ago, and he lurked about over here. So it's a werewolf versus human sort of storyline. It pays tribute to our 10th anniversary. Our first year of Halloween Haunt, we had a werewolf canyon maze, and that was really popular, and so we gave a nod to that in our storyline. So I know they're getting ready for some checks and stuff. We're going to go through with the lights on. Just a couple things to note. One is that when we went to go fill up the maze with water, we sprung a leak, and so I just need no photos over here on this side, because there was a bunch of construction debris that's now floating, and it looks tacky, and I feel like I had to sweep things under the rug before you guys came here. So please, no photos of that side, but it's pretty cool. You'll see where the old IMAX screen used to be. It's no longer there. And then on this side of the building, you will see the seats, and you'll see where guests used to sit in the theater. But that's where our shows go to die. That's where all our scenic pieces go to be stored. So there's stuff in there due to copyrights and things like that we just can't take pictures of. So please, if you see a Snoopy set piece, don't take a picture of that. But anything else is fair game. And when we get to the other side, then we will, I'll stop and we can answer any questions you guys may have. But hope you guys enjoy it.
digging the open air maze format. Not too easy.
I keep thinking there's like somebody there.
Go.
Awesome.
What'd you guys think?
That guy over there scared me.
Awesome. Do you guys have any questions? Cool. Well, I think you guys are going to dinner, but I don't know where to go, so we'll have to figure that out together. So we'll go this way.
Guys, I just want to say, first of all, it is my privilege to welcome everyone on such an important day in Great America's time. This is our 10th anniversary of Halloween Haunt. It's hard to imagine that this event started 11 years ago with one maze in the Buffer Park building. Some of you may remember it, Carnival. Since then, we have grown the event into the premier Halloween event in the Bay Area. And of course, we've added innovative haunted mazes, scare zones, skeleton keys, and of course, an incredible entertainment lineup. To be more exact, this year we feature 8 haunted mazes, 5 skeleton key rooms, 5 live shows, 3 scare zones, and much, much more. This event is constantly being reimagined with new additions that will provide haunting and memorable experiences for all the guests who dare to enter. And so I'm going to turn it over to our entertainment manager, Sean Lee, to speak more about these. And once again, thank you for coming and enjoy the experience.
Hello, like I said, I'm Sean, entertainment manager here at Backwoods, Great America. So I'm super excited to announce the 10th year of Halloween Haunt. And it's been an awesome ride. So one of the most exciting things that we have here is Dean Reignited, where we decided to, let's bring back some of the old effects and let's kind of do a new take on the roller coaster itself. So you'll find some new surprises and some new lighting effects. And I'm really excited about that one. Make sure, park up within 7, a little bit light out. Make sure you wait till dark. That's when you get the best effect. So, I want to talk about the new mazes a little bit. A lot of these mazes came into concept back in January, February, earlier this year. One of them that's really excited, it's in our IMAX building called Backwoods, where you kind of go into a little hunting resort and a cabin area in the swampy woods. And little strange things that start to occur, and you don't really know what's going on. You might get some clues from the town in there, and at the end, you'll definitely see what's going on. Another one we decided to do in our Roller Dodge is Chaos House. And we wanted to do a maze where, you just get lost. You know, we've done little things before, Mirror Mirror, Sculpt and Key called Vanity, but we're like, let's do this on a larger scale. And so when we came up with Chaos House, we were like, we just want utter confusion. So it's one of the only mazes where it's just a sensory overload, if you will. A lot of stuff's happening, loud music, strobe lights. It's a pretty confusing maze. It's actually one of my favorites now. And of course, we have returning all the classics, but we've tried to enhance everything this year, with just updated lighting, updated sound. So Cornstalkers, Mad Marie's, Master Manor, Roadkill Roadhouse, Toy Factory, Wax Museum, and Zombie High are all returning. And because it's Zombies High 5th year, they actually flunked, unfortunately. Scare zones. We decided this year, you know, being the 10th year, that we wanted to revamp old scare zones, bring some new ones in, and then bring an old one back in a new manner. So some of the new ones are Jester Town. That's going to be over here in the Orleans area. It's a little bit different take than the Clowns. It's definitely more Orleans Jester style. We have Underworld Alley, which is the one that's returning, but we wanted to go more of a demonic take on it. Because of the Demon Art ride that's right next to it, we decided to go more of like the demon is coming up from the underworld. And then Fairy Tales is over in Planet Snoopy, where your kind of childhood fairy tales turn a little creepy and a little messed up. And that's over in Planet Snoopy.
Says a little about Sean right there.
On top of all the challenging things this year, obviously, are the skeleton keys. They're some of my favorite things we do here. In the past couple of years, we've done some awesome ones, and this year is no exception. A51 involves a little science experiment of the extraterrestrial sort. You've got Aftershock, where you've got to restore power to the city in order to make it out alive. Panic Room Escape will challenge your mind to see if you can solve the riddles to get out. Post-mortem, you'll actually get to say goodbye to one of your beloved ones as they get their final viewing in the coffin. And in Witch's Lair, you don't know what she's going to brew up for you, whether you drink someone else's whatever. I'll just leave it at that. And then, of course, we have our live shows. We're super excited to have the return of Ed Alonzo, who was here back in 2008 and back again. We're crazy excited. He has a lot of great new stuff, and his show is funnier than ever. We have the opening scare, which is at 7 o'clock in the front gate. And we have Nightwalkers, Blood Drums, and Sideshow all returning. With Nightwalkers adding a new little element of bikers and rollerbladers. And because we're talking about live shows, we'd love to bring out Ed Alonzo right now. So here he is, Mr. The Magic Ed Alonzo.
Thank you so much. Normally I come up to music, so I thought I'd just add a little music. We can't hear that. Why is it still good? This is the new iPod 11. Shut off now. Good evening, hello, I'm Ed Alonzo, the misfit of magic. This is the applause cue. Yeah, I have to tell you, I'm so excited to be back here at Great America to perform at the Halloween Haunt. Now, I have to tell you, I was lucky enough to perform at the very first Halloween Haunt that they had here. And we did a very small show. It was me and a couple of girls on stage. But this year, we brought the big show that I used to do at Knott's Berry Farm, the Psycho Circus of Magic and Mayhem. We have 5 unbelievable, great, gorgeous, talented dancers, and the 6th gorgeous one is me. So I hope you come out and see the... Thanks, dude. I hope that you guys will come out and see the show. We have a lot of surprises planned. Now, I know a lot of you are bloggers and you're writing things, and if people don't remember me, you can still watch me on Hulu. I played Max, the owner of the diner, on Saved by the Bell. Do you still watch the videos? It's the worst show ever. It's still on television. I can't believe it. So I'm so excited to be here. Now, I was here in 2007 and 2008. In 2009, I ran away and joined the circus, and I went on tour with Britney Spears. while I was on tour, Knott's Berry Farm said, if you have time in October, would you create a show for us? And it just seemed obvious to create the Psycho Circus at that time. And that's why I wanted to bring it here to you guys. So we hope you'll come over. We have a little preview tonight. Now we are still having our technical run-throughs, but you're all kind of part of the family. So come over, and if like my pants drop or a light falls and hits me in the head, that's not part of the show. It was a mistake. I want you to laugh at that and encourage the tech people. So now before I go, I do want to show you a little piece of magic. Do you want to see some magic today? Yes? I brought one of the seats from the theater because the theater's been recently kind of renovated a bit. You probably don't know that. And people say, where should we sit so we can see all of the tricks? Well, in the theater, all of the seats are fantastic. But I have to admit, this is my favorite right here. I call it the best seat in the house. But there is one problem though. It's already occupied. Well, good timing. Ladies and gentlemen, my Korean family is here. Would you
And don't make me nuke you.
All right, down here from the Keystone Rooms. And now, I think we have a new comedy writer. Ladies and gentlemen, the best seat in the house, it's already occupied. Watch this. Thanks for bringing me back here to Great America. I hope you'll enjoy the show. Thank you so much, guys.
We're just going over a few more things we have at Great America throughout the year. The Halloween Haunt is the reason everyone is here, but we also have something called the Great Pumpkin Fest. It is one of our favorite parts. It's daytime, it's not scary, it's fun for families. Kids 12 and under, if you have kids, they can wear their costumes a couple of times. How cool is that? Get your money's worth out of it. But there's mini pumpkin decorating, a hay maze, just a lot of cute fun for the kids. And we're going to give you a little taste of it right here. All right. Always good when you got a couple cute kids around and you're starting your show. I think everyone in here is aware, last year we debuted Winterfest, and we could not have been more pleased with it. And I think what made us even more excited, the reviews we received from people coming in were off the charts. I don't think people were expecting to see the beautiful ice skating rink under the carousel, snow falling in California, the myriad of characters, the song and dance shows, the music, the entertainment. And the food was absolutely incredible during this event. Really incredible holiday food. We were so ecstatic and excited about it. Not only is it coming back here, it's debuting at 3 more Cedar Fair parks this year. So thank you for all enjoying it so much. And we're going to play a little, give you a little video tie to that as well. just a sampling of what goes on at Winterfest. If you didn't see it last year, you definitely need to come back. Maybe we'll have a little event for you as well on a media night for that. And then finally, if I didn't get too far ahead of myself, everyone knows that there's a lot of investment coming in Great America in the next few years, and we are kicking it off with Railblazer next year. It is a brand new, first of its kind coaster. You're going to experience a 90-degree drop right here in California's Great America. 3 inversions. It's a single rail coaster. Your feet are actually going to sit on each side of the coaster, dangling just barely on each side. It's a different experience than you've ever had. You're really going to feel like you're just, not sure where you're going if you're just staying on. It is a wonderful and scary feeling. From our end, it was unique because our CEO went and sampled it up in Idaho at Rocky Mountain Construction Coasters. And from that point, we knew we had a great ride. And we were very excited at Great America because within a few days of our new master plan being approved by the city of Santa Clara, which we're so grateful for, Cedar Fair stepped up and said, we're putting this right here. So it's an exciting time here. Next year's going to be exciting. The next few years are going to be exciting as well. And there's a lot more to come. But instead of me telling you about the ride, let's show you a little bit about it. So right now, I have just a few notes for you. Most of this video is in a Dropbox link that was handed to you earlier this evening. So the videos are there, the information is there, so that way you have clean shots of it without me up here talking beside it. So it's much better that way. And then also, just a few notes, a reminder, you can take photos, but you can't use flash photography inside the mazes, no flash photography, and don't hold up the maze as well. We are just looking forward to you having a good time tonight. We're here for the 10th anniversary haunt. 10 years of beers appropriately named. In a few moments, I'll make a quick announcement. We're going to wait till 6:30. We're going to take everyone out for the new grand opening show. I will say the Davy character is making his debut, and there are some great special effects happening out over the water, so you don't want to miss it. So in a few moments, we'll announce for everyone to head out. Thank you. If I haven't said hi to you, please stop me on your way out or try and catch me on the way, and call me if you need anything moving forward. So thank you all. Enjoy Halloween on tonight.
Guess who's back? Well, me, of course. But I think I recognize some of you out there. Couldn't stay away, could you? Oh, and some new faces, too. How quaint. I hope you brought an extra pair of underwear. Tonight, I've transformed Great America into your worst nightmare. Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I really think I outdid myself this year. After all, it's Halloween Haunt's 10th anniversary. What can I say? I'm just really fired up about it.
That means fire's coming.
Grab a skeleton key and unlock all new secret rooms, but we'll see if you can escape in one piece. Confused by the current political landscape? It's nothing compared to my new Chaos House. Rent a cabin at Backwoods and you can hunt your own dinner. We'll cook your kill so perfectly, you'll just wolf it down. Vegans beware. Get lost at Cornstalkers. Trust me, it's amazing. With no time for their studies, The students at Zombie High have flooded. Just hope you don't get held back too. I've created 3 all-new scare zones filled with creatures to torment you on the midway. The tricksters in Jestertown will have you dying of laughter. Fairy Tales is much more than a bedtime story. And Underworld Alley is back with a vengeance. I love the show. Nightwalkers, blood drums, and sideshow are back with more fire and fury than ever before. And now, to celebrate our 10th anniversary, the return of Ed Alonzo and his psycho circus of magic and mayhem. Now, before you lurk into my midways, let me give you a survival tip. The back of the park is anxiously awaiting your presence and will have minimal interference. You can meet more of my nightmare in the depths below with blood-red eyes that see into your soul. A petrifying poltergeist will leave you screaming. I now summon my brother, the demon.
Thanks, sis. What an honor it is to be in my presence. I can't believe it's been 10 years of Halloween Haunt and I've never been invited. For ages I've been haunting that roller coaster. Well, it's about time I turned up the heat. I've reignited my ride and it's scarier than ever. We'll see if you can handle being thrown into the fire. Now, what do you say? Are you ready to scream? I can't hear you. That's nice. I now summon my frightful friends from the other side. Halloween Haunt is now open.